Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanishalaakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nitinamine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet. In this session, we'll be continuing the discussion about the Atmarama verse, the 10th verse of the 7th chapter of the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Just to refresh your memory, the Atmarama verse, which is the famous one, we have been discussing earlier 2 sessions. This is the 3rd session. I'm continuing the discussion on this verse. Atma Ramascha Munayo Nirgrantha Apyurukrame Kurvanti Ahetukim Bhaktim Itham Bhuta Guno Harihi. The meaning of this is all different varieties of Atma Ramas. Atma Ramas are those who take pleasure in Atma or the spirit self, especially those established on the path of self-realization, though freed from all kinds of material bondage, desire to render unalloyed devotional service unto the personality of Godhead. This means that the Lord possesses transcendental qualities and therefore can attract everyone, including liberated souls. So we have already discussed how different personalities were attracted to Krishna, even though they were situated, some of them were situated in impersonal liberation. For example, the 4 Kumaras and Shukadeva Goswami. And I also mentioned in the previous session how the gopis were attracted to Krishna. Now I am continuing the discussion about the other personalities attracted by Krishna. This is described by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Sanatana Goswami. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, the queens in Dwaraka, headed by Rukmini, are also attracted to Krishna simply by hearing about his transcendental beauty and qualities. This Atmarama verse is all about Krishna having unlimited transcendental qualities, attributes by which he attracts everyone. That's why he's called all attractive. Krishna means all attractive. He attracts everybody without exception. So here is a statement in the Bhagavatam that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is quoting. O most beautiful Krishna, I have heard about your transcendental qualities from others, and therefore all my bodily miseries are relieved. If someone sees your transcendental beauty, his eyes have attained everything profitable in life. O infallible one, I have become shameless after hearing of your qualities, and I have become attracted to you. So, Krishna's qualities are so very attractive because somebody possesses some nice qualities that is attractive, then when we come across such a person, we become attracted to that person. That's natural. But here, Krishna's attraction is so very powerful that nobody else can possess qualities like Krishna to the extent that they may attract somebody more than Krishna. That is not possible. Further, Lord Chaitanya says, Lord Krishna attracts even the mind of the goddess of fortune simply by vibrating his transcendental flute. there is a statement in the Bhagavatam by the Nagapatnis. O Lord, we do not know how this serpent Kaliya attained such an opportunity to be touched by the dust of your lotus feet. Kaliya was chastised by Krishna. And because Kaliya's wives, the Nagapatnis, were devotees of Krishna, Krishna spared the life of Kaliya. Because the Nagapatnis otherwise would have become widowed. So Krishna, on the request of the Nagapatnis, spared his life. But still, how did he get the dust of the lotus feet of Krishna on his head? What did Krishna do to subdue Kaliya? He actually pounded Kaliya's hoods. So in the process, Kaliya got the blessings of the dust of the lotus feet of Krishna. So the Nagapatnis are expressing surprise. He is a very, he has a sinful background. That's how he took the body of a serpent with so much of venom in his body. And unnecessarily such venomous serpents bite others and kill them, innocent people, innocent creatures. So it's not a very good birth because of past sinful activities. In spite of that, in spite of possessing such a body, how did Kaliya be fortunate enough to get the dust of the lotus feet of Krishna? That is what the Nagapatnis are expressing in their prayers to Krishna. They are telling to get the dust of the lotus feet of Krishna. The goddess of fortune performed austerities for centuries, giving up all of their desires and taking austere vows. Means it's not easy for someone to get the dust of the lotus feet of Krishna on their head. Indeed, we do not know how this serpent Kaliya got such an opportunity, which even goddess of fortune, it is difficult to attain. How did Kaliya get that? That is the surprise that the Nagapatnis express in their prayers to Krishna. Next, Lord Chaitanya explains, Krishna attracts not only the minds of the gopis and the goddesses of fortune, but the minds of all the young girls in the three worlds as well. How is that? That is another statement in the Bhagavatam. My dear Lord Krishna, where is that woman within the three worlds who would not be captivated by the rhythms of the sweet songs coming from your wonderful flute? Who would not fall down from the path of chastity in this way? Your beauty is the most sublime within the three worlds. Upon seeing your beauty, even cows, birds, animals, and trees in the forest become stunned in jubilation. So, if such creatures like cows and birds can become captivated, what to speak of the girls in the three worlds, the woman in the three worlds. So the women of Vrindavan, who are on the level of superior guardians, are attracted to Lord Krishna maternally. That means as mother, in a motherly relationship. The men of Vrindavan are attracted as servants, friends, and fathers. Mind you, this is the description that everyone is attracted by Krishna. Everyone. Therefore, the term Krishna, all attractive, applies only to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, and nobody else. Further, it is described here, the qualities of Krishna captivate and attract everything, living and non-living. Even birds, animals, and trees are attracted to Krishna's qualities. This is already mentioned in the previous verse. Now, coming to the word Hari. Although the word Hari has many different meanings, two of them are foremost. in connection with the usage of the word Hari in this verse. Itham bhuta guno harihi. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is also called Hari, is full of so many nice qualities by which he attracts everyone. That is the reference to the verse in which the word Hari is used. Now, which sense the word Hari is used? One meaning is that the Lord, who is called as Hari, takes away all inauspicious things from his devotee. Hari means one who takes away, one who steals. So, what does Krishna take away that he is referred to as Hari? He takes away all inauspicious things from his devotees. Isn't it so nice? Of course, this doesn't refer to devotees who are already free from all bad qualities or all inauspiciousness. It refers to devotees who are on the path, just entering the path of pure devotional service, and very quickly they become purified by coming in touch with the Supreme Lord Krishna. The second meaning of the word Hari in this context of its usage in this Atmarama verse is that he attracts the mind by ecstatic love for God. He steals away the mind of those devotees who are looking after love of Krishna, and by giving them the love, reciprocating them with them in love, he attracts their mind. So now the name Hari, the way it is used in Atmarama verse, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explains, when the devotee some or other always remembers the Supreme Personality of Godhead anywhere and everywhere. Devotee means he always thinks of Krishna. Manmana, bhavamad bhakto, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, always think of me. And devotees who are practiced to always think of Krishna. Such devotees, what happens? Lord Hari takes away life's 4 miserable conditions. What are the 4 miserable conditions of life in this material world? So Srila Prabhupada explains in the purport. The 4 miserable conditions are due to the 4 kinds of sinful activities known as number 1, Pataka, number 2, Urupataka, number 3, Mahapataka, and number 4, Atipataka. What do they mean? Pataka means preliminary sin, and Urupataka means very great sin, and Mahapataka means greater sin, and Atipataka means the topmost sin. Among sinful activities there are gradations. So based on the gradations there are 4 different gradations. Now it doesn't matter whether somebody is committing sinful activities which are of lower grade or intermediate grade or very high grade, it doesn't matter. Krishna assures the devotee, Aham tvam sarva papebhya mokshayichyami ma shuchaha. That means if somebody surrenders to Krishna, even if before surrendering he was very, very sinful, Krishna says, I'll protect you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. This is the verse in the Bhagavad Gita. Aham tvam sarva papebhya mokshayichyami ma shuchaha. Now here Srila Prabhupada particularly explains the word sarva papebhyaha. Literally it means all sinful reactions. Now here particularly Prabhupada is telling the word sarva papebhyaha indicates 4 kinds of sinful activities. Which are the 4 kinds? The 4 kinds of sinful activities which are classified as Pataka, Urupataka, Mahapataka and Atipataka. It doesn't matter how sinful a devotee had been before coming to Krishna consciousness. Krishna takes away all the sinful reactions takes away the sinful reactions, all kinds of sinful reactions, when the devotee surrenders to Krishna. The 4 basic sinful activities, Prabhupada is reminding us, are summarized in the Bhagavatam as illicit sex, intoxication, gambling and meat eating. So, Krishna takes away all the sinful reactions. So therefore he is called Hari. I'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.